This is going to be your weekly chakra energy check-in. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies you may be experiencing throughout your chakras. So in the comments, please tell me your zodiac sign and your word of the day or word of the week, whatever vibe you'd like to share. As I'm filming this, it is Wednesday morning. It's cool outside. It's intense in the air. We're leading up to a full moon in Aries happening on October 17th. And wow, all I can say is tension, emotions, anger, but we're processing, you know. I would almost say expect the unexpected because I do feel like there are a few things coming through. When I was filming some readings yesterday, there were certain cards that just kept coming through. The Judgment card. Automatically, that's news coming in, heed the call, transformation. You know, I saw a lot of divine masculine energy, which is all about forward motion, you know, and a lot of second chances. But I will say to you that, yeah, we can give second chances, but at the same time, people have to come correct and with a plan and with some sort of accountability and responsibility. But very interesting trends right now in the energy. Now, Venus is about to move out of Scorpio into Sagittarius. That should be a little bit more free, not as intense. However, Mercury has moved into Scorpio, so watch your words right now. Watch your words. What you say matters. How you say it matters, and especially with this full moon being so intense, I would say right now specifically, just be mindful, you know, before the words come out of your mouth, you know, because they can be easily misinterpreted in this kind of energy. Now, on a side note, I'm curious to know if you've had people contacting you from your past. The aspects astrologically have been quite relationship based actually in the last couple days, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've had people pop up wanting to have conversations. Now, let's take a look at some overall themes and messages here. And we have Waking the Lion. Oh my goodness. Well, there's your fire energy right there. Waking the Lion. Well, the lion, in my opinion, is heart-centered, right? It's about self-esteem and pride. This is people waking up to their power, their courage, their strength to push forward. Very interesting. It's a number 19 card. 1 + 9 is 10. That's a new beginning. Okay, so we want new beginnings. We got to let go of old cycles, right? Okay, and also keep in mind that the lion energy is Leo energy. We are in such fiery energy with this moon, so be careful, like I said, of any popping off. Now, there also could be a lot of passion in the pants, not going to lie. Like I said, there's some romantic vibes or lovey vibes with this intensity, so would not surprise me. All right, what else do we have here? Dragon, see, power, number 11. Wow, lion, dragon energy, interesting. Now, these cards here, I believe are called the Law of Positivism, if I can even speak. It's a positivity deck. Oh my goodness, I can't speak all of a sudden. Let's see, what's the card? There we go. I'm the master of my mind. Number 11. Again. 11. Brand new beginnings, spiritual gateway. You are the master of your mind. It's all up to you, and it's all about perspective, right? Okay, I'm excited to get into the chakra cards because wow, there's so much going on right now. So let's take a look at the root chakra. This is our Mars energy. And I mean, Mars rules Aries, full moon in Aries. Let's see the foundation right now. Even my nails are fiery with this red. 2 of coins. Okay, someone's trying to find balance right now. This is an energy where I'd say, like, what's your biggest fish to fry right now? What's at the top of your priority list? This might even be about simplifying things, making sure that nothing is too complicated, if you're not engaging in anything that's so complicated or dramatic. Let's see, what do we need to know? Oops, I thought that card might come out. There we go. See, broken vase. There could have been some hardship or misfortune, but you're overcoming this hardship. A change of state. There may have been some setbacks essentially, but this also means that you're going to simplify things in order to improve your situation. I mean, you know, I say this in videos all the time. Take what you've learned from the past, apply it to the present so you can have a better future. And with that, we have here the crow. There is some nostalgia in the air, not gonna lie. I talked about it on live yesterday. You know, I found myself, you know, creeping into my past a little bit and reminiscing about where I've been and where I'm at and thinking about all the things that I want for the future. And it's okay. It's okay to be in that reminiscing mode or to have memories. But remember, you know, you can visit your past, you can't live there. Right? And that's the same thing with your headspace. You can visit it, but you can't live there. You can't live in overthinking mode. Now, the crow also indicates something magical, you know, like a magical power happening. It can even be an omen. It can be something new coming, and that is exciting. But in order to have new, in theory, we have to break the old, you know, break the old habits or the old ways. So let's take a look at the the sacral chakra. I don't know why I'm thinking about the solar. The solar right now is like your personal power. Maybe, well, there you go. Now I know why. No accidents. Power. But let's get to the sacral first, right? That's your Venus, self-worth, self-value, self-respect. I mean, this orange card here is Venus energy. So let's see what comes out here. See, solar. There you go. Somebody's taken a hit to their personal power. And the Ten of Wands is mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally exhausted. And you know, I'm not surprised because like I said earlier, you know, when I said, okay, solar, I'm thinking of solar. It's because our personal power right now is in question. Do we have it? Do we have the strength? Do we have the courage? You know, what about the lion inside of us? What about the power inside of us? What about the mastering of our mind? Do we have that power? Do we have that, or maybe I should say, do we have the guts, right? Because that's your solar plexus, the gut area. But I've also seen this Ten of Wands a lot recently in my readings. And I think a lot of people are kind of just over it. You know, they're exhausted. They're like, I'm not doing this anymore. And I keep repeating that. It's like you have to get to a point where you're just like, no, I don't accept this. See, no. Man, I tell you, it happens so quickly these days. It's like I say something and then there's the card. No, it's like somebody's saying no. And normally I would say this is somebody with like their walls up or whatever. And maybe that's true to some extent for some of you. Just be careful that you're not putting walls. Boundaries, yes. Walls keep you stuck. Okay, boundaries allow you movement. But in my mind, when I'm thinking about this, like I feel like somebody's actually saying, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like I don't have this in me. I don't have the capacity. You know, we're always worried about everybody else's capacity. It's funny how the light actually shifted. The sun kind of came out for a moment. You can see how the lighting changed. It's like an enlightenment that goes, no, I'm not doing this anymore. You can do whatever you want. Me, I don't have the capacity. I'm not engaging in this. See, there's the elephant. Obstacles removed, right? Got to get over those obstacles. Got to get everything out of the way. You know, see, powerful. Having your power. I mean, all this is about power. The discipline. Trust. Now, I do believe there's a lot of telepathy coming through, a lot of energy where you might be feeling another person, another person's energy, messages in your dreams. But at the same time, those are just tests to see whether or not you have the strength, the courage, the power to push yourself further. Okay, let's take a look at the solar plexus. There must be a reason why I was feeling this. Yeah, exactly. Okay. The devil card. The devil card is restrictions, addictions, codependency, feeling chained, feeling held back. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to break the chains. You've got to say, no, no more. I don't have the capacity. I can't do it. I feel like now when I'm getting my hands in the mix here, like I'm talking with my hands, which is something I normally do, but not typically in my videos where you see me doing cards like this. But anyways, I digress. You know, I'm passionate when I'm doing that. It's like saying, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have the capacity. At the same time though, there might be a side of some of you that is just saying simply, no, like, I don't think I can do this. Nothing ever works out for me. Be very careful because again, words have power. Just like I was talking about with Mercury and Scorpio, those are binding words. You know, you're making a contract, you're affirming that you might not be able to do something. And that's not true. Anything is possible. You can do whatever you put your mind to, but you have to be willing to work on it. And the fact that this card is so orange here is sacral chakra, right? Self-worth, self-value, self-respect, your Venus. Again, another orange card. So 2 orange cards, a yellow card. Let's see. The devil card is the restrictions. Sapphire, see, mental force. I am the master of my mind. Wise judgment, power and strength. Motivate. You got to be motivated to get past it. How badly do you want it? Like, really, how badly do you want it? The tree. You've got to show some sort of evolution and personal growth. Also, the connection to source is very important. Your spirituality, being grounded, not letting the emotional pain body pull you backwards. You know, it's so easy for the old traumas, triggers, and hurts to creep in. Let's take a look at the heart. What do we need to know about the heart? Judgment. See, I told you the judgment card. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You know, not just romantically, but in general, in regards to being heart-centered, the judgment card is saying, okay, are you ready? Are you ready for this transformation? Are you ready to heed the call? What are you going to do with this news when it comes in? Okay, something unexpected comes in. How are you going to adapt? Are you ready? Can you pivot? Pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you handle this? And of course you can. You know? So the judgment card in the heart space is asking you, how strong are you? How willing are you? So family, loyalty, allegiance. It's very interesting. Commitment. How committed are you to something that you really want? And I'm talking about for yourself. Like, I'm not talking about you pleasing other people or doing what everybody else wants you to do. I'm talking about you. How committed are you to this change? There's a storm here, and we know this card, the tornado card. I mean, storm brewing, sudden unexpected ending, you know, a breakdown, liberation, over and done, the end. That's it. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, a storm came through, and we know, unfortunately, we had terrible hurricanes come through. And again, I send love to everybody who's been affected. You know, storms, yes, they have a way of cleansing and purifying, but man, they are destructive, you know, and that's not something we want to go through. So let's take a look at the throat chakra. Let's talk about communication here. 8 of Wands, see, communication, manifestation. You got to shoot your shot. You got to put yourself out there. Everybody's favorite card. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. You know, it's so funny. This week, I've had so many people say to me, Kelly, thank you so much for repeating, are you in the old, are you in the new? And I always say, I cringe when I say it, because I'm thinking, Kelly, how many times a day can I say, are you in the old, are you in the new? It like it lives rent free in my mind, and apparently it does in some of your minds as well. And I'm glad if it helps you, you know, because I think the way that I approach this question is, you know, Kelly of yesteryear would do this. Kelly of today would not. You know, like I just said earlier, nope, not doing it anymore. Sorry. Nope. Don't have the capacity. And so you have to say, are you in the old, are you in the new? Are you going to communicate? Are you going to shoot your shot? Are you going to stay hiding or hidden or afraid? You know, at a certain point, we can't be afraid anymore. We have nothing to lose. We got to make the moves. And let's see what else. Third person. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of people right now who are struggling with third-party situations, and not just romantically, by the way. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It can be friends, family, work, finances, cultural differences, religious differences. How about political views? It can be anything that interfere in something. And this is the question, like, do you want to be a part of something that is overcrowded? Too many chefs in the kitchen. You know, interference, influence. Yeah, too many people in the mix. All right, let's take a look at the third eye. The third eye is our intuition. What do we need to know about that right now? Princess of Coins, studying and learning. Learning from experience to trust your intuition more. This could be recognition. You might have an aha moment or an epiphany. I do feel that as well. I've been seeing the light bulb card quite a bit. Thunderstorm. See, there's the Phoenix, Scorpio energy rising from the ashes. I love that Scorpio energy. But again, you know, Mercury in Scorpio, that's pretty blunt. That can be the stinger. You know, things might come up and it might sting a little bit. But it's going to bring you balance. Sometimes we need a little bit of a sting or a little bit of a shock to the system. You know, we're trying to find our inner identity. We're trying to be more grounded. We're trying to reinvent ourselves or get to a new level. And let's take a look at the crown chakra. What do we need to know about the crown chakra? And we have here the Hierophant. It's a slow journey. You know, like I keep saying, the days, the weeks, the months, they fly by. But the process has been so slow and frustrating for a lot of people. However, slow and steady does win the race. You may not feel like it. You may not want it that way. But it's what we're getting. See, person of earth, grounded. Secure. Would you rather be secure, you know, or anxious? Very strong earth energy here. Oh, the Lovers. Wow. You know, I'm going to take a second card for this because I feel like I have to expand on that. Complicated. You know, it doesn't have to be complicated. There doesn't have to be any problems. However, this is the thing. Trusting the process, as a reminder, is not waiting. You don't wait. I would never advise you to wait. Okay? It's a matter of living your life, allowing things to come in, and trusting that everything's going to work out, not trying to control everything. This is where we get the problem when we try to, excuse me, when we try to control it. So we want to stay grounded and we want to stay slow and steady. If we do that, we can unravel, you know, the complications. Wow. Okay. Let me take some full moon cards here, or the moonology cards, because we do have the full moon. I think I'm going to do a separate video actually for the full moon. If you'd like that, let me know. I'm thinking maybe I'll do a pick a card reading. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see. Bring love into the situation. We had the Lovers, but don't make it complicated. I know easier said than done. You are good enough. Absolutely. And I do feel like I need one more. Nothing will come of the situation doesn't mean nothing will come. It means worrying will do nothing for you. Don't make it complicated. That's exactly my point. Don't make it complicated. I really hope this resonates with you. As always, I appreciate your likes, your comments, your subscribes. It really helps the algorithm, and people finding my videos. If you'd like to join the full moon Zoom on Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern, the link is in my bio. Or if you'd like to do a personal reading, same thing, link is in my bio. Again, I wish you all a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you very soon.